Kind girl. In a bustling city, amidst the hustle and bustle of daily life, there lived a young woman named Maya. Despite the chaotic rhythm of the metropolis, Maya carried with her a gentle spirit and a heart full of kindness. Raised by parents who instilled in her the values of compassion and empathy, Maya viewed the world through a lens of generosity and goodwill. As Maya navigated the streets of her neighborhood, she couldn't help but notice the myriad opportunities for kindness that surrounded her. From the homeless man huddled on the sidewalk to the elderly neighbor struggling with groceries, Maya felt a tug at her heartstrings, compelling her to take action. Determined to make a difference, Maya embarked on a personal challenge to perform one act of kindness every day for a month. Armed with a genuine desire to uplift others, she set out to spread joy and compassion in her community. Her first act of kindness was simple yet profound. On a rainy morning, Maya noticed a young mother struggling to juggle her umbrella, stroller, and restless toddler. Without hesitation, Maya stepped forward, offering to hold the umbrella, while the mother safely secured her child. The look of relief and gratitude on the mother's face filled Maya with a sense of warmth and fulfillment. As the days passed, Maya's acts of kindness multiplied. She volunteered at a local shelter, serving meals to the less fortunate. She wrote heartfelt notes of encouragement and tucked them into library books for strangers to discover. She even organized a neighborhood cleanup, rallying her neighbors to beautify their shared spaces. With each act of kindness, Maya witnessed the transformative power of compassion. She saw smiles brighten faces, burdens lift from shoulders, and bonds strengthen between strangers. And as she immersed herself in the spirit of giving, Maya discovered that the true beauty of kindness lies not only in its outward impact, but also in the profound joy it brings to the giver. Through Maya's journey, readers are invited to embark on their own kindness challenge, embracing the opportunity to spread love, joy, and hope in their own communities. As Maya learned, even the smallest acts of kindness have the power to ignite a chain reaction of goodness, creating a ripple effect that reverberates far beyond what we can imagine. As Maya's journey of kindness unfolded, she found herself drawn to the diverse tapestry of humanity that surrounded her. Each person she encountered had a unique story, a hidden struggle, or a silent hope. And in the midst of life's complexities, Maya discovered that compassion was the common thread that connected them all. One afternoon, while strolling through the park, Maya noticed an elderly gentleman sitting alone on a bench, his weathered face etched with lines of loneliness. Sensing his need for companionship, Maya approached him with a warm smile and struck up a conversation. She listened attentively as he shared tales of his youth, his dreams, and the memories that warmed his heart. In that moment, Maya realized the profound impact of simply being present for another human being, offering a listening ear and a compassionate heart. Inspired by the power of connection, Maya sought out opportunities to extend acts of compassion to those in need. She volunteered at a local nursing home, spending hours chatting with residents, playing games, and brightening their days with her infectious laughter. She visited hospitals, offering comfort to patients and their families during times of illness and uncertainty. And she reached out to friends and neighbors, offering support and encouragement in moments of sadness or struggle. Through her acts of compassion, Maya witnessed the transformative effect of human connection. She saw walls crumble, barriers dissolve, and hearts open wide to the beauty of shared humanity. And in those moments of connection, Maya discovered that true compassion knows no bounds. It transcends age, race, and circumstance, binding us together in a tapestry of love and understanding. As Maya continued on her journey, she carried with her the profound truth that compassion is not merely an action, but a way of being, a choice to see the world through eyes of empathy, to extend grace to those in need, and to embrace the inherent dignity and worth of every individual. And in that choice, Maya found the true essence of what it means to be human, to love, to serve, and to journey together with kindness as our guide. As Maya's acts of kindness and compassion echoed through her community, she began to witness the remarkable phenomenon as the ripple effect. Like pebbles dropped into a still pond, her actions sent out waves of positivity, touching the lives of countless others in ways she could never have imagined. One day, as Maya was walking home from volunteering at the local food bank, she noticed a group of children playing in the street. Among them was a shy girl, Lily, who stood on the sidelines, watching wistfully as her friends laughed and played. Sensing Lily's loneliness, Maya approached her with a gentle smile and invited her to join in the fun. At first hesitant, Lily soon found herself laughing and running alongside her newfound friends, her eyes sparkling with joy. Moved by Maya's kindness, Lily decided to pay it forward. She began reaching out to other children who felt excluded or overlooked, inviting them to join her in games and activities. Before long, what had started as a simple act of inclusion had blossomed into a vibrant community of friendship and belonging, all sparked by Maya's initial gesture of kindness. As Maya witnessed the ripple effect of her actions, she marveled at the interconnectedness of humanity. She realized that every act of kindness, no matter how small, has the potential to create a ripple that extends far beyond its initial impact, touching hearts and inspiring change in ways we may never fully comprehend. Inspired by the power of the ripple effect, Maya redoubled her efforts to spread kindness and compassion throughout her community. She organized community events, hosted neighborhood potlucks, and initiated collaborative projects aimed at addressing local needs. And with each new endeavor, she saw the ripple effect in action, as her efforts inspired others to join in the collective pursuit of creating a more compassionate and connected world. Through Maya's experiences, readers are reminded of the profound impact of their own actions, no matter how seemingly insignificant. Just as a single pebble can create ripples that reach the farthest shores, so too can a single act of kindness create waves of positive change that reverberate throughout the world. And in embracing the power of the ripple effect, we discover our capacity to transform lives, uplift spirits, and create a legacy of love that endures for generations to come. As Maya delved deeper into her journey of kindness, she encountered moments that challenged her to embody empathy in its truest form. She realized that while acts of kindness were essential, it was the ability to truly understand and resonate with another's experience that formed the foundation of compassionate action. One evening, Maya received a call from her friend Sarah, who was grappling with feelings of loneliness and despair. Sarah confided in Maya about her struggles with depression, describing the overwhelming sense of isolation that consumed her. Moved by her friend's vulnerability, Maya listened with an open heart, offering words of comfort and reassurance. Rather than simply offering platitudes or solutions, Maya sought to empathize with Sarah's experience, to sit with her in her pain, and hold space for her emotions. She recognized that true empathy required a willingness to enter into another's world, to see through their eyes and feel through their heart. Inspired by her conversation with Sarah, Maya began to explore ways to put empathy into action in her everyday interactions. She engaged in active listening, giving her full attention to those who shared their stories with her. She practiced perspective taking, seeking to understand the thoughts, feelings, and experiences of others without judgment or assumption. Through her efforts, Maya discovered that empathy was not merely a passive sentiment, but a dynamic force for connection and understanding. It enabled her to bridge the gap between herself and others, fostering deeper relationships built on trust, respect, and mutual care. As Maya continued on her journey, she realized that empathy was not always easy. It required vulnerability, humility, and a willingness to step outside of one's comfort zone. Yet, she also saw the profound impact that empathy had on her own life and the lives of those around her. It brought healing to wounded hearts, comfort to troubled souls, and unity to fractured communities. Through Maya's experiences, readers are invited to cultivate empathy in their own lives, recognizing it as a powerful catalyst for positive change. By embracing the perspectives and experiences of others, we can create a more inclusive, compassionate, and resilient world, one where kindness flourishes and empathy reigns supreme. As Maya's journey unfolded, she encountered moments of unexpected generosity that illuminated the inherent goodness of humanity. She learned that kindness often manifested in the most surprising ways, transcending boundaries of expectation and convention. One afternoon, while waiting in line at a coffee shop, Maya struck up a conversation with the person standing behind her, a young man named Alex. As they chatted, Maya learned that Alex was a struggling student working multiple jobs to make ends meet. Touched by his determination and resilience, Maya felt compelled to help in some way. When it came time to order, Maya made a spontaneous decision. Instead of purchasing her usual drink, she asked the barista to add an extra coffee to her order and insisted that it be given to Alex as a gift. Alex was taken aback by Maya's gesture of kindness, his eyes filling with gratitude and disbelief. Moved by Maya's generosity, Alex vowed to pay it forward. Later that week, he volunteered at a local soup kitchen, serving meals to those in need. He also started a fundraiser to support underprivileged students, using his own experiences as inspiration to make a difference in the lives of others. As Maya reflected on her encounter with Alex, she realized that unexpected acts of generosity had the power to create a ripple effect of goodness, inspiring others to embrace the spirit of giving. She saw how a single act of kindness could spark a chain reaction of compassion and generosity, transforming lives and communities in profound ways. Through her experiences, Maya learned that generosity was not limited to material wealth. It encompassed the giving of time, attention, and compassion. Whether through a simple smile, a listening ear, or a helping hand, each act of generosity had the potential to brighten someone's day and uplift their spirit. As Maya continued on her journey, she remained open to the opportunities for unexpected generosity that presented themselves. She sought out ways to give freely and abundantly, knowing that even the smallest gesture had the power to make a difference in someone's life. Through Maya's story, readers are reminded of the transformative power of generosity and encouraged to embrace opportunities to give from the heart. For in the act of giving, we discover the true abundance of the human spirit and the boundless potential for love and kindness to flourish. As Maya's journey of kindness continued, she found herself drawn to the idea of intentionally spreading goodness wherever she went. She recognized that acts of kindness weren't confined to specific moments or occasions. They could be woven into the fabric of everyday life, enriching the world with a tapestry of love and compassion. One morning, as Maya walked to work, she noticed a piece of artwork displayed in the window of a local shop, a vibrant painting depicting scenes of joy and connection. Inspired by the beauty of the artwork, Maya decided to reach out to the artist, a talented young woman named Sophia, to express her appreciation. When Maya arrived at Sophia's studio, she was greeted with warmth and enthusiasm. Sophia shared stories of her creative process, her inspirations, and her dreams for the future. Touched by Sophia's passion and talent, Maya felt compelled to support her in some way. After leaving the studio, Maya brainstormed ways to spread goodness through acts of creativity and connection. She organized a community art project, inviting people of all ages and backgrounds to contribute their own artistic creations to a collaborative mural. She also hosted a series of workshops and events aimed at fostering creativity and self-expression in her neighborhood. Through her efforts, Maya witnessed the transformative power of art to bring people together, spark conversation, and inspire positive change. She saw how acts of creativity could serve as a vehicle for connection, healing, and empowerment, uniting individuals in a shared pursuit of beauty and expression. As Maya continued to spread goodness through acts of creativity, she discovered that kindness had a ripple effect of its own. The joy and inspiration she shared with others echoed back to her in unexpected ways, enriching her own life and deepening her sense of connection to those around her. Through Maya's story, readers are encouraged to embrace the power of creativity as a means of spreading goodness in their own lives and communities. Whether through art, music, writing, or any other form of expression, we each have the ability to share our unique gifts with the world and make a positive impact on those around us. In Maya's journey of kindness, she discovered that even the smallest gestures could have a profound impact on the lives of others. She learned that it was often the simple acts of kindness, the ones that required little effort or resources, that left the biggest imprint on the hearts of those she encountered. One evening, as Maya walked home from work, she noticed an elderly woman struggling to carry her groceries up a flight of stairs. Without hesitation, Maya rushed to her side and offered to help. Together, they navigated the stairs, chatting amiably along the way. When they reached the woman's door, she turned to Maya with tears in her eyes, expressing her gratitude for the unexpected assistance. Moved by the woman's words, Maya realized the significance of her small gesture of kindness. She understood that in that brief moment, she had offered more than just physical assistance. She had provided comfort, companionship, and a sense of belonging to someone in need. Inspired by the impact of her actions, Maya began to seek out opportunities for small gestures of kindness in her daily life. She smiled at strangers on the street, held the door open for others, and offered words of encouragement to those she met along the way. And with each act of kindness, she witnessed the ripple effect as others responded with warmth and gratitude. Through her experiences, Maya learned that kindness was not measured by grand gestures or extravagant displays. It was found in the simple moments of connection and compassion that we shared with one another. She realized that even the smallest acts of kindness had the power to brighten someone's day, lift their spirits, and remind them that they were not alone. As Maya continued on her journey, she embraced the opportunity to spread kindness wherever she went, knowing that even the tiniest gesture could make a world of difference in someone's life. And in doing so, she discovered the true magic of kindness, the ability to touch hearts, change lives, and create a brighter, more compassionate world for us all. As Maya's journey of kindness unfolded, she recognized the importance of building a caring community and a work of support and connection that uplifted and empowered all its members. She understood that by coming together with a shared commitment to compassion and empathy, individuals could create a community that fostered belonging, resilience, and collective well-being. One afternoon, Maya attended a community meeting focused on addressing local issues and concerns. As she listened to her neighbors share their perspectives and ideas, she was struck by the sense of unity and common purpose that permeated the room. Inspired by the spirit of collaboration, Maya volunteered to help organize a series of community events aimed at strengthening bonds and fostering a sense of belonging. Together with her neighbors, Maya planned neighborhood cleanup days, potluck dinners, and block parties, providing opportunities for residents to come together, connect, and celebrate the rich diversity of their community. Through these events, Maya witnessed the transformative power of community building, the way it brought people together, bridged divides, and created a sense of shared identity and purpose. As Maya continued to invest her time and energy into building a caring community, she saw how acts of kindness and solidarity rippled outward, touching the lives of individuals and families across her neighborhood. She witnessed neighbors supporting one another through difficult times, offering assistance, encouragement, and a listening ear whenever needed. Through her experiences, Maya learned that a caring community was not built overnight. It required dedication, collaboration, and a willingness to show up for one another, day in and day out. Yet, she also discovered that the rewards far outweighed the challenges, as she witnessed the profound impact of community on individual well-being and collective resilience. As Maya's journey continued, she remained committed to nurturing the bonds of connection and compassion that defined her community. She knew that by coming together with open hearts and a spirit of generosity, her neighborhood could serve as a beacon of hope and inspiration for others, demonstrating the transformative power of kindness and community in creating a brighter, more inclusive world for all. In Maya's journey of kindness, she encountered moments that tested her ability to extend grace and compassion even in the face of pain and wrongdoing. She learned that forgiveness was not only a gift to others, but also a powerful act of self-healing and liberation. One day, Maya received a letter from an old friend, a friend with whom she had once shared laughter, dreams, and countless memories. The letter was a heartfelt apology, expressing regret for past actions that had caused Maya pain and acknowledging the harm that had been done. Moved by her friend's sincerity, Maya felt a stirring within her heart, a desire to let go of resentment and embrace the possibility of reconciliation. With courage and vulnerability, Maya reached out to her friend, expressing her willingness to forgive and move forward together. In doing so, she released the burden of bitterness that had weighed heavily on her spirit, opening herself up to the healing power of forgiveness. Through her journey of forgiveness, Maya discovered that it was not a one-time event, but a process, a journey of letting go, healing wounds, and reclaiming peace of mind. She learned that forgiveness was not about condoning hurtful behavior or denying the pain it caused, but about freeing oneself from the shackles of resentment and embracing the possibility of renewal and reconciliation. As Maya continued on her journey, she extended the same spirit of forgiveness to others who had wronged her, recognizing that holding on to anger and resentment only perpetuated the cycle of hurt and suffering. She sought to cultivate compassion and empathy for those who had caused her pain, understanding that they too were grappling with their own struggles and wounds. Through her experiences, Maya discovered the transformative power of forgiveness to mend broken relationships, restore trust, and foster healing and growth. She saw how acts of forgiveness had the capacity to break down barriers, dissolve animosity, and create space for understanding and reconciliation. As Maya journeyed forward, she carried with her the wisdom of forgiveness, the knowledge that in letting go of past grievances and embracing compassion and empathy, she could create a future filled with peace, connection, and love. And in doing so, she embraced the true essence of kindness, a willingness to extend grace and understanding, even in the face of adversity. In Maya's journey, she discovered that kindness had the remarkable ability to serve as a catalyst for healing, not only for others, but also for herself. She learned that by extending empathy, compassion, and love, she could create a space where wounds could be acknowledged, embraced, and ultimately transformed into sources of strength and resilience. One evening, Maya found herself sitting with a friend who was navigating the depths of grief after the loss of a loved one. As her friend poured out her heart, Maya listened with a gentle presence, offering solace and support in the midst of pain. She held space for her friend's emotions, allowing them to flow freely without judgment or expectation. In that moment of shared vulnerability, Maya realized the profound healing power of empathy and compassion. She understood that by simply being present and offering her unconditional love, she could provide a sense of comfort and reassurance to those in need. Inspired by her experience, Maya began to explore ways to incorporate kindness into her own journey of healing and self-discovery. She practiced self-compassion, offering herself grace and forgiveness in moments of struggle and self-doubt. She surrounded herself with supportive friends and loved ones who uplifted and encouraged her along the way. Through acts of kindness both toward herself and the others, Maya discovered the transformative potential of healing. She found that in embracing her own vulnerability and extending empathy to those around her, she could cultivate a sense of wholeness and resilience that transcended the pain and hardships of life. As Maya continued on her journey, she embraced the interconnectedness of healing and kindness, recognizing that by tending to the wounds of others, she was also tending to the wounds of her own heart. She saw how acts of kindness created a ripple effect of healing, touching lives and communities in ways that reverberated far beyond what she could have imagined. Through her experiences, Maya learned that healing was not a destination, but a journey of self-discovery, growth, and transformation. And in embracing the power of kindness as a guiding force, she discovered the true essence of healing, the ability to find beauty, strength, and resilience in the midst of life's most challenging moments. As Maya's journey of kindness continued, she recognized the critical role that compassionate leadership played in fostering a culture of empathy, inclusion, and collaboration. She understood that true leaders led not with authority or dominance, but with humility, empathy, and a deep commitment to serving the needs of others. One day, Maya found herself in a position of leadership within her community, a role she had never sought but embraced with humility and grace. As she stepped into her new role, she made a conscious decision to lead with kindness, compassion, and integrity, knowing that her actions would set the tone for those she served. In her leadership role, Maya prioritized the well-being and growth of her community, seeking input and feedback from all members and fostering an environment where everyone felt valued and heard. She led by example, modeling the principles of empathy, fairness, and accountability in all her interactions and decisions. Through her compassionate leadership, Maya inspired others to step forward and contribute their own unique gifts and talents to the collective good. She created opportunities for collaboration and innovation, empowering individuals to work together toward common goals and aspirations. As Maya continued to lead with kindness and compassion, she witnessed the transformative impact of her leadership on her community. She saw how acts of empathy and inclusion brought people together, bridging divides and fostering a sense of unity and belonging. She witnessed the emergence of new leaders, empowered by her example to step forward and make a difference in their own right. Through her experiences, Maya learned that true leadership was not about wielding power or authority, but about serving others with humility, empathy, and integrity. She understood that compassionate leadership had the power to inspire, uplift, and unite individuals and communities in pursuit of a shared vision of a brighter, more compassionate world. As Maya's journey of leadership continued, she remained committed to leading with kindness and compassion, knowing that by doing so, she could create a legacy of positive change that would endure for generations to come. And in embracing the principles of compassionate leadership, she embodied the true essence of kindness, the willingness to lead with love, empathy, and grace, even in the face of adversity. In Maya's journey, she discovered that relationships had the power to shape and transform lives in profound ways. She learned that by cultivating connections built on trust, respect, and empathy, she could create a network of support and companionship that enriched her life and the lives of those around her. One day, Maya met a stranger named Sarah while waiting for the bus. What started as a casual conversation quickly blossomed into a deep and meaningful friendship. Sarah shared her dreams, fears, and aspirations with Maya, and in return, Maya offered her unwavering support, encouragement, and understanding. As their friendship grew, Maya and Sarah discovered the transformative power of their connection. They leaned on each other in times of need, celebrated each other's victories, and navigated life's challenges together with grace and resilience. Through their bond, they found solace, strength, and a sense of belonging that enriched their lives in ways they never imagined possible. Inspired by her friendship with Sarah, Maya sought to cultivate transformative relationships with others in her life. She reached out to old friends, family members, and colleagues, seeking to deepen connections and create spaces for vulnerability, authenticity, and growth. Through her efforts, Maya witnessed the transformative impact of authentic relationships on individual well-being and collective flourishing. She saw how acts of kindness, empathy, and understanding strengthened bonds, fostered resilience, and nurtured a sense of belonging and connection that transcended time and distance. As Maya continued to invest in transformative relationships, she discovered the true beauty of human connection, the ability to uplift, inspire, and empower one another to become the best versions of ourselves. She understood that in building meaningful connections based on love, trust, and empathy, she was creating a legacy of compassion and kindness that would endure for generations to come. Through her experiences, Maya learned that relationships were not merely transactions or exchanges, but opportunities for growth, healing, and transformation. She embraced the richness and complexity of human connection, knowing that in fostering authentic relationships built on a foundation of kindness and compassion, she was creating a world where love, empathy, and understanding flourished. In Maya's journey of kindness, she discovered the transformative power of gratitude, a practice that enriched her life and deepened her connection to the world around her. She learned that by cultivating an attitude of gratitude, she could find beauty, joy, and abundance in even the simplest of moments. One morning, as Maya watched the sunrise paint the sky with hues of gold and pink, she felt a sense of awe and wonder wash over her. In that moment of quiet reflection, she realized the profound gift of being alive, surrounded by the beauty and majesty of the natural world. Inspired by the beauty of the sunrise, Maya made a conscious decision to cultivate gratitude in her daily life. She began keeping a gratitude journal, taking time each day to reflect on the blessings, big and small, that filled her life with joy and abundance. From the warmth of the sun on her face to the laughter of loved ones, Maya found countless reasons to give thanks. As Maya immersed herself in the practice of gratitude, she noticed a shift in her perspective, a deepening sense of appreciation for the richness and wonder of life. She found that even in moments of challenge or adversity, there was always something to be grateful for, a lesson learned, a silver lining, a glimmer of hope. Through her practice of gratitude, Maya discovered that the more she focused on the blessings in her life, the more abundance she seemed to attract. She saw how gratitude opened her heart to the beauty and goodness that surrounded her, allowing her to experience life with a sense of wonder and awe. As Maya continued to cultivate gratitude in her life, she found that it became a source of strength, resilience, and joy. She embraced each day with a spirit of thankfulness, knowing that by choosing gratitude, she was creating a life filled with love, abundance, and possibility. Through her experiences, Maya learned that gratitude was not merely a feeling, but a way of being, a choice to see the world through eyes of appreciation and wonder. She understood that by cultivating gratitude in her life, she was opening herself up to the limitless possibilities of love, joy, and connection that awaited her at every turn. In Maya's journey, she encountered moments of hardship and adversity that tested her resilience and challenged her commitment to kindness. Yet, she discovered that even in the darkest of times, acts of kindness had the power to bring light, hope, and healing. One day, Maya faced a significant setback, a loss that left her heart heavy and her spirit shaken. In the depths of her grief, she found solace in the kindness of others, friends who offered a listening ear, strangers who extended a hand of support, and neighbors who showed up with meals and hugs when she needed them most. Through the outpouring of kindness she received, Maya discovered the transformative power of compassion to uplift and sustain her in times of trial. She realized that even amidst her own pain and sorrow, she had the capacity to extend kindness to others, to be a source of comfort, encouragement, and hope to those in need. As Maya navigated her way through the darkness of her grief, she found that acts of kindness became a beacon of light, guiding her forward on her journey of healing and renewal. She saw how small gestures of compassion, a kind word, a gentle touch, a shared moment of empathy had the power to soothe her soul and remind her that she was not alone. Through her experiences, Maya learned that kindness was not reserved for times of ease and abundance, but was most needed in moments of struggle and adversity. She discovered that by reaching out to others with love and compassion, she could not only ease their burdens, but also find healing and strength in return. As Maya emerged from the depths of her grief, she carried with her the wisdom and resilience born of hardship, a deep understanding of the transformative power of kindness to bring light to the darkest of days. She knew that by embracing kindness as a guiding principle in her life, she could overcome any obstacle and emerge stronger, wiser, and more compassionate than before. Through her journey of overcoming hardship with kindness, Maya inspired others to do the same, to lean on each other in times of need, to extend compassion and empathy to those who were struggling, and to find solace and healing in the simple yet profound act of kindness. And in doing so, she created a legacy of love and resilience that would endure for generations to come. In the final chapter of Maya's journey, she realized that sustaining a culture of caring required ongoing dedication, commitment, and intentionality. She understood that kindness was not a fleeting gesture, but a way of life, a daily practice woven into the fabric of her community, her relationships, and her own being. With this realization, Maya set out to create a lasting legacy of kindness, a culture where empathy, compassion, and generosity thrived, nourishing the hearts and souls of all who inhabited it. She knew that to sustain such a culture, she would need to enlist the support and participation of her entire community. Maya began by organizing community-wide initiatives aimed at fostering kindness and compassion. She launched neighborhood kindness challenges, encouraging residents to perform acts of kindness and share their experiences with others. She facilitated workshops and discussions on topics such as empathy, forgiveness, and gratitude, providing opportunities for individuals to deepen their understanding of kindness and its transformative power. Through her efforts, Maya saw the seeds of kindness take root and flourish throughout her community. She witnessed neighbors coming together to support one another in times of need, businesses donating resources to local charities, and schools implementing kindness curricula to teach children the importance of empathy and compassion. As Maya continued to sustain a culture of caring in her community, she recognized the ripple effect of her actions, the way acts of kindness reverberated outward, touching lives and inspiring others to embrace the spirit of compassion. She understood that by nurturing a culture of kindness, she was creating a legacy that would endure for generations to come, shaping the world into a more loving, compassionate, and resilient place. Through her journey, Maya learned that sustaining a culture of caring required a collective effort, a shared commitment to prioritize kindness, empathy, and compassion in all aspects of life. She knew that by leading by example and inspiring others to join her in the pursuit of kindness, she could create a ripple effect of goodness that would continue to spread far beyond her own community, creating a brighter future for all. As Maya reflected on her journey, she felt a deep sense of gratitude for the opportunity to be a catalyst for positive change in the world. She knew that while her journey of kindness may have come to an end, its impact would live on in the hearts and minds of those she had touched along the way. And with that knowledge, she embarked on the next chapter of her life, knowing that she would continue to be guided by the principles of kindness, compassion, and love in all that she did. Thanks for watching.